This episode of the What's Happening Delco podcast is brought to you by Delco Meets for Business. Check us out on Meetup, register, and attend one of our fantastic networking meetings, which we meet on the first and third Thursday at the Brick House in Ridley Park, and the second and fourth Thursday at the Upper Crust in Newtown Square. We look forward to seeing you there. What's happening, Delco? I'm Rich Shane, and welcome to the What's Happening Delco podcast. Today, I'm joined by Aleem Chabilal Khan of Evertec. Aleem, welcome to the podcast.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Well, I'm glad you're here because you're going to set us straight on a lot of things. And the first thing we're going to talk about is, what is Evertec?
Evertec was created to provide simple and great service, first of all, into your home and for your business. It was created with the passion just simply to provide good service.
Now, the service that you provide, and as I've gotten to know you, is power washing, right?
Mainly, yes.
Okay. Talk about some of the other services that you do provide.
So we do deck restoration. We do paver stone and patio restoration as well. We do painting and staining, concrete sealing. And back in 2020 with Corona, we did a lot of sanitizing, but it's not needed anymore. So,
it's funny. We still need to be sanitized, but it's not the same thing anymore, is it?
Right.
Now, we were talking a little bit before we hit record, and you spoke about the fact that what you do is different from traditional power washing. Talk about that a little bit.
Yes. In regards to pressure washing, when people hear pressure washing, they think water blasting away towards your house. 20 years ago, 15 years ago, that was the case. Now it's a solution that we apply to your house. Because you don't want no one applying pressure to your house. You can simply you could damage it, simply said. It's basically now it's a chemical base that will apply and get rid of that algae, that mold, all the growth, all the spider webs, all the stuff in the environment. What traditionally happened that people use pressure washing, they would have scraped the surface of the mold or the spores of the mold. And with that, you see it clean, but a couple of weeks or a couple of months, let's say a couple of months, growth start to come back up right there again. What we do is we pre-treat and we post-treat, which many doesn't. We do this because we know the benefits of it. With the benefits of the post-treatment, it kills the bacteria completely, kills the mold from growing on there for a longer period. It's much safer for your sidings, especially vinyl sidings. It's much safer. And that's actually what customers actually appreciate, especially when each property is different. You may have a concrete sidings, you may have galvanized sidings, you'll have wooden sidings, you have vinyl sidings. Each one is treated differently. You have bricks, but these things, you don't need pressure for these things. Not a lot of pressure. And basically, that's what it is now. And I still see there are contractors out here still doing the traditional pressure washing, blasting away the roof, which is harmful for your roof. You need to soft wash. That's why we do soft washing. All right. The only thing we apply pressure to is the concrete on the floor. That's the most amount of pressure we use on the floor. Yeah.
Aleem, you express such a deep knowledge of this company and this business. How did all this get started for you?
Back in back when I used to live in Trinidad, we provide industrial service in terms of pressure washing, which it was in a bigger way, much bigger way. And when I moved here in 2019, we decided to look for something that can be applicable for my lifestyle here. Something that I know, one, something that it can be reliable for one, for sure. And two, that I will not be selling something that I don't believe in. So yeah, that's one of my reasons. Yes.
You have such this, I think to me, it's passion for what you do, or it's more importantly, passion for serving your customers and making sure that they're satisfied. And from what you talked about with the differences in technique, you really have a vision of care, and you want to make sure that when you walk away, you have raving fans by your clients and those customers that you work with.
Yep.
How do people find you? How do people connect with you?
Social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Google. What would
they Google, or what would they TikTok you for? What would that be on there?
So on Facebook is Evertec LLC. Instagram is at Evertec LLC. TikTok is Evertec Power Wash. Google is simple Evertec, Evertec.
And is there a phone number people can call, or you want them to go right through the website?
No, you can call 267-666-8890 at any time.
Now we're heading into the fall, or we're into the fall, and it's getting colder. Are there certain things that people should be looking to do to their exterior of the home that you really could provide that, should be on the top of their mind for the next couple of months?
Not really. The only thing that we provide is gutter cleaning, and most of the times the customers I get now is the ones that do deck restorations. But it's nothing that you need to do now specifically.
Well, you mentioned gutter cleanings, and now, for those, some of their gutters may be filling up with leaves as we speak. What about those gutters that have the leaf guards on them? Do you clean those out as well, or is that something that they eventually at some point do need to be cleaned out?
It do. Not all designs are perfect. Some of them, the sediments on the leaf actually decay and block the holes. So that needs to be cleaned out. Last one I did, it was terrible. I had to dismantle the whole stuff, clean it out, and place it back. And the customer decided, hey, take it out, because this is the second time they had the same problem. And he decided to take it out. But to each his own.
Well, but it's important because people, you put those gutter guards on, and as your experience tells, it doesn't mean that you're never going to have to clean those gutters out. And the last thing you want are the gutters to, let's say, ice up or freeze up if we have a very cold winter. And then that's getting back in under the roof line or causing more problems where the gutters may fall down or something. So your experience is telling people right now, hey, this is the time. Think about getting those gutters cleaned out and give Evertec a call, I would imagine, right?
Yep.
Aleem, what motivates you? What gets you out of bed every morning?
My wife and my 6-year-old son.
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah. Now, this is what's happening, Delco. So we're going to talk Delco a little bit. And the first question I have for you is, you're heading to a job and you're looking to grab a pizza. Where are you grabbing one in Delco?
Romano's. It's in Essington, actually.
Okay. And do you have a go-to topping, or the things you love on your pizza?
Olive beef.
Oh, I love olives on a pizza.
Yep. Olive beef, and that's basically it.
Okay. How do you explain Delco to someone who isn't from here, who has never been here?
Delco to me, well, first of all, I choose this area because one, it was in the city, but yet not in the city, first of all. And Delco itself, as I learned, it's people are driven. For some reason, they're hardworking people here for sure. Um, you know, there are a lot of entrepreneurs I've met within the last couple months, and to see that passion, I haven't seen it anywhere else like that. Like they want to be better. They want to do something. They want to try something to get themselves up, to be motivated to something is in the water, I guess.
Something is in the wooder. You have to say wooder. If you're from Delco, you say wooder.
Yeah. Yep. Something there.
You just finished up a job. You finished, doing that pressure washing, and you need a convenience store option. Are you stopping at Royal Farms or Wawa?
Wawa. Is there no? That's a no-brainer. Okay. Come on, man.
You have friends or family coming in from out of town, and you want to give them that Delco experience. Where are you sending them, or where are you taking them?
First of all, I take them to Zach's Burgers. One of a kind, to me.
Okay.
I prefer pay $20 in burgers, and I'm full. Everyone is full. Best tasting, small burgers, and it's good.
Okay. Sounds like it's going to be a burger event. That's awesome.
Yep.
Aleem, is there anything we haven't spoken about on the podcast? Anything you want people to know more about you or Evertec?
Evertec and myself. First of all, I pride myself as a boutique service provider, first of all. That being said, it's when a customer meets me for one, it's a memorable moment for sure. I mean, not to toot my own horn, it's different. I feel that love now. I feel the difference, the remarks, how they are pleased. They are happy with the quality of the service they receive. They're happy that I'm reliable and prompt at the same time. And those things, again, is one of the other things that set me apart of being able to communicate with them prior to either, that's for showing up for sure. One, I show up. Two, provide a quality of service that is second to none. Three, my price may not be the best, but it's quality work that is second to none. Yep.
Well, you say your price may not be the best, but it's value that you provide. And when you're going to do that job, I mean, and most important, what you said is it's you that's showing up, and it's your desire to give the best service possible and to have a repeat opportunity to serve your customers as well, right?
Yes.
Aleem, thank you so much for the time you've taken today to tell us more about you and Evertec. And we are grateful that you're a friend of what's happening in Delco. We can't wait to have you out to the house to do some pressure washing, clean up our gutters, get our concrete looking spiffy and everything else. And you can do that for everyone in Delco too, right?
Always.
We look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks, Aleem.
Yep.